Benson turned deadly in just minutes. It is a story Not on Your Side first told you about earlier this month. By now, we have heard from the victim's family, investigators and prosecutors, but tonight we hear from the defense for the first time. Marcelino Benito just got back from Phoenix, and he's in the newsroom tonight with Not on Your Side continuing coverage.
Jennifer, after our investigation aired 2 weeks ago, Mickey Wahl's attorney reached out to Not on Your Side. He wanted to share his client's side of the story about what happened that night in Benson. The night sheriff's deputies believe Mickey Wahl ran over Stephen Comaduran. He says Mickey is innocent.
I think Mickey Wahl is a good man. I think he's a good father.
Scottsdale attorney Douglas Younglove says his client is no killer. He says what happened down Cherokee outside the Mescal Bar and Grill back on December 13th of 2011 was just a senseless tragedy.
The victim's family is very aggressive and persistent and making a lot of complaints and noises to try to push this case forward. But that's not reason in and of itself to bring criminal charges against somebody. This was a tragic accident. This was not a crime.
The Cochise County Attorney's Office calls it a crime. So does the victim's family. But Younglove says the facts don't add up. He claims surveillance video from inside the bar, video Not on Your Side first showed you back on February 10th, clearly shows Stephen, the victim in this case, as the aggressor. But what happened outside the bar still largely unclear. Younglove says his client did nothing wrong.
He actually acted fairly responsibly. He was the one trying to prevent the fight from happening, to separate the combatants. Then he attempted also to be on his way so that the situation wouldn't escalate.
But things did escalate. Stephen died that night. His family told us last week they've been waiting for an apology. So I asked Mickey's attorney if his client is sorry about what transpired on that night.
Mr. Wahl is extremely remorseful that somebody lost their life and wishes he could go back and find a way not to have this happen again.
But it did. And now Mickey faces manslaughter and negligent homicide charges. And Younglove says that just makes this tragic accident even worse.
It would be compounding the tragedy to now destroy another life by hanging a criminal conviction on a young man who's innocent.
Now, the case is tentatively set to go to trial on April 30th, but the defense has filed paperwork to have a judge throw out that indictment. Younglove says a decision should be due sometime in March.
Marcelino, that will be a big decision that we'll be waiting on. Does Younglove think this case will ever go before a jury?
Jennifer, I asked that question. He says these decisions could go either way, but he says even if it does go to trial, it's a case he thinks he can win. I'll have more on why he thinks that coming up all new at 6.
We'll see you then, Marcelino. Thanks.